Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Saunch here. Welcome back to another episode here on BNN, the Bodybuilding News Network. Now, I was working on my plethora of videos for the New York Pro, as that is just coming up around this weekend, the next big show. But I noticed that some fellas from Brazil were reaching out to Daniel over at Bodybuilders Without Borders. And although my audience is not as large, I still wanted to do my part to help support this upcoming show on the 21st of May, just a few days away. This is a 212 Pro Olympia qualifying contest. It is a muscle contest, if that's redundant, muscle contest. It's called the Sao Paulo 212 Pro in Brazil, I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the issue is there's only 4 competitors. And from what I'm reading here, they need at least 5 for it to get that Olympia qualification nod. So this is kind of my plea to you. If you are a 212 competitor in the Brazil area or a classic physique competitor that would like to get a little bit more stage time, please consider competing at this show. I know that the gentlemen down in South America will take care of you as they are very loving to our sport. So please support them. I'm going to run through the lineup, although it is, maybe not complete at this time. But again, I just want to do what I can to support our athletes, our sport, and I want to use my audience the best way that I can. So let's go ahead and start off. We have 4 competitors, like I mentioned, that will be doing this 212 Pro show. First off, we have now, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this information because this is on the fly here. Eric Wildberger looks like going to be the first competitor here. Last time we saw him, he was a men's physique competitor. He competed at the 2021 Tampa Pro, placing 8th in men's physique. And then he also did the Chicago Pro, the Puerto Rico Pro, and the Linda Murray Norfolk Pro, all placing outside the top 6. We have some 7, 8, 9, and 12th place finishes in his 2021 competitive calendar. Looking at his Instagram, guys, this guy ate his 2021 physique. Moving into the 212, he is massive. He's put on a lot of size. He looks really, really competitive. If he's doing 212, I think he's going to do well. He has that structure, and I would say for the most part, a lot of these men's physique guys, they have the muscularity, they have the structure, they have that tiny waist that we like to see. The issue is usually the legs don't keep up with the rest of the physique because it's not a priority in the men's physique. Moving into 212, legs are definitely a big part of the physique, and I feel like that's where a lot of these men's physique conversions fall short. Now, saying that, I think that Eric Wildberger, apologies, of course. Names are hard, math is hard, words are hard. But this guy's going to be doing this show. Best of luck, obviously. Next up, a person we are very familiar with, competed at the Olympia last year, Lucas Coelho. I'll never get his name right, and I look forward to getting roasted in the comment sections below for his name. But like I said, Lee Priest, he competed at the 212 last year, his first ever 212, placing 12th. And then before that, he won the Mr. Big Evolution Pro over in Spain or Portugal? Let me know down below. And before that, he did the 2019 Arnold Classic South America, placing 9th. So very impressive physique. I'd say he's got to be my favorite to win the show so far. Even though I have looked at the scorecards, I think that he's going to be the favorite to do very, very well. Next up, we have Vitor Lima. Now, I could not find Vitor Lima's NPC News Online scorecard. I did find a Vitor Chavez that looked very familiar with the face. Their facial structures are similar, but I don't want to say that that's him. But Mr. Vitor Lima, I used his Instagram photos instead, and geez, big boy. This guy makes Noel Odame look comparable. This guy has great structure from the back, crazy insertions. He looks like a cartoon character. Now, to think that this man is a 212 competitor, I think is mind mind-boggling, mind-bottling. It's one of those. Let me know down below. Words are hard. But he looks phenomenal, guys. Really good structure, great shape, and he's already in phenomenal conditioning. These photos are from late April. So he's ready. He's ready to step on stage here. Again, there's only 4 guys so far. We'll round off the list with a competitor we are familiar with, Raul Sanchez. Competed last year at the Puerto Vallarta Pro, that interesting 212 show that just popped up in the middle of nowhere. People didn't really know about that show. Also, not the greatest lighting, you know. So hopefully if that show happens again, there's some improvements in the lighting. But the show that we do remember him from is last year's Chicago Pro. He came into that show placing 10th in the 212. And depending on how Raul's doing with this prep, I'm not sure. Looking at some photos from March 18th, it's been a little bit ago. He looks good, but that's months ago, guys. Months ago. So he's going to have a lot of time to get ready for this show, bring more conditioning. I'd say that the big critique for him was the separation from the back and the midsection from the front, making sure it's tight and controlled. But he has the muscle. He has the muscle, just needs to present it better. Just bring a harder, more dialed in package. Maybe try crunching the abs in the front. You do that little Nick Walker look. But ladies and gentlemen, that'll be just a quick oversight for this show. Again, they need 5 competitors to get this show up and running. 3 days out. So if you are in the Sao Paulo area and you would like to take a whack at an Olympia qualification here in Brazil, definitely consider doing this show. But that'll do it for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Saunch here. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this quick preview of the Sao Paulo Pro, just 3 days out, consider liking the video and subscribing to this channel for more bodybuilding contest coverage. My name's Saunch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.